Woohoo! Welcome to the Monetize Your Magic Masterclass. I'm your host, Cassie McKenzie. I'm so excited that you're here. And if you don't know me already, I'm an intuitive business coach for online coaches, healers, and intuitive leaders. And today I put together this training for you. If you are looking to learn how to get highly paid for your gifts, like stop just breaking even or hustling your ass off and become really one of the most in-demand seven-figure online coaches and healers out there and do it in a way that feels good to you. So also to do it in the next year with one signature offer and, really working only 2 to 3 hours a day. This doesn't require all day long, right? And also without any soul sucking sales tactics. Ew, gross. Who wants to do that? Or time sucking calls. So if that sounds good to you, then you are in the right place. You're in the right masterclass. And I've got a bunch of great things in store for you over the next about 30 minutes. So I know that, if you're here, then you're one of the few that's going to create unbelievable magic in the world. I have no doubt about that. That is absolutely 100% because, you are a purpose-driven entrepreneur. You are driven by your heart, you're driven by your soul, and you want your business to reflect the same thing. And you're ready to make more money doing it, right? You're so ready. And this is how I felt, because I was in your spot not too long ago. And if you're like me, then you're so ready to move out of whatever fresh hell the online space has been dishing up lately, month over month launches and free masterclasses and secret offers and all the curiosity selling and all that crap, just to have freebie seekers and people show up and then peace out without actually paying you, or overworking yourself with, doing one-on-one work and people who just come into your world for a short term, but don't really have a huge transformation, right? So, or, what I felt, and I'm sure you might feel like this too, you might be feeling like you're just not far ahead enough yet to help the people at the level you really want to. And you really want to know how to stop that analysis paralysis that's freezing you up before that momentum even starts, because that's a huge problem. If you're like I was, you've invested a ton of money already and you're still not exactly where you want to be. You might be terrified to invest again. And, it might be like, oh my God, but this is going to be the last time I do it and it better work out now, because what if it doesn't work out again? What do you do? Right? It sucked. So instead, you might be trying to Google your way through it or see what other people are doing from the outside looking in. But this is so much time and effort that's spent, and time is money. So you're literally spending money because you're spending your time, right? So the whole thing, though, I tell you that to tell you this: business, what I've learned, it doesn't have to be complicated. Most online coaches overcomplicate things because they're missing out on really three super important keys that seven-figure brands know about building a brand that stands out and that grows and becomes a legacy. So I think this masterclass could be the catalyst to changing your whole life in business. And, I'm going to say, like I said before, it's probably not your first one that you've done. And if that's the case and you've failed in the past, then I want to say to you, that is not your fault. There's a lot of information out there. There's a ton of people out there, and, there's more and more than ever, and it can become super overwhelming. Complexity, when things start getting complex and when we start making it harder than it needs to be, that's the number one killer of creativity and success. So, it leaves you wondering if this can even work for you. And, if you're really meant to have a seven-figure business, because it probably looks impossible right now. But here's the truth: you totally can. You're totally meant for it. I'm going to say that to you because I know it in my heart. And this is, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay. And I know that even though that 6 or 7 figure or multiple 6-figure and multiple 7-figure business seems so far away from you right now, take it from me, you're so much closer than you think, so much closer than you think right now. And here's how I'm going to show you. All right. So you have to control over 2 things: belief and action. I'm going to show you how to believe in yourself so much and show you the exact actions. I'll pump you so full of belief in the next 30 minutes and show you the exact actions that you're going to take to make this dream a reality. Okay. All right. A little bit about me. I don't go into super long stories, but I want you to know who I am if you don't already. And a lot of you, if you have been in my world for a while, You might not know these things I'm about to tell you. Okay. So I was a top specialty pharmaceutical rep for 20 years. And when I started, people totally underestimated me. I was like 21 years old, fresh out of college, braces. I had a bad haircut. I dressed like shit. And I was like, people totally underestimated me because I was half their age. And they were like, well, who's this fucking chick gonna do? What's she gonna do? And so I came in though with a business degree from Virginia Tech in international business with honors. And I treated my territory like I was a CEO. I looked at it like this baby territory that was like $8 million when I took it over was like a business of mine. And I applied my own business and super consistent strategy and energy back then, even to my business. And because of that, after the first year in my territory, I had grown it to $20 million in sales. I was like 23 years old. I became a regional sales trainer, like training most of those people and managing some of those people who fucking like made so much fun of me starting out. And I'm like, well, I told you I could do it. So when I left that industry in 2019 to go full-time online, I had two little babies. They were 2 and 4 at the time. And I thought that the same success would come so easy because I saw all these people online having all this success. And I'm like, well, how hard can it fucking be? Like, really? But I fell on my face. I failed so much. All right. Now, I'm going to share something with you. And I want you to tell me, because I don't really do slides all that often. But for this, I am, because, this is super important. This is super freaking important. But I want to make sure. All right. How often has this happened to you? Okay. How often has this happened to you? Well, first I want to show you my little family because they're so freaking cute. Here we go. Okay. There's my family. Aren't they cute? I love them. There's my husband. He's from South Africa. He's a whole vibe. Okay. Let's see. Let me make this bigger. Does this look familiar? And see, you don't have to be perfect at everything. You can tell I'm not. All right. You launch a new offer, you get some sales, the next offer's tanks. You're seeing people launch offers month after month after month. The next offer, you're like, well, shit, that tanks even worse. And then by like 6 months later, after going through this month after month, posting, putting yourself out there, getting over your limiting beliefs and all these things, you really start to burn out because this is not a sustainable business model. Okay. And then you could be like me, where 6 months into it, you're wondering what the fuck is wrong with you as you're crying in your beer. Back then I drank beer. I don't anymore. But anyway, I did what most people online do. I did one-off intensives to try to sign one-on-one clients. I had new offers every week. I like threw spaghetti at the wall and winged it, right? I quit, which made me quit super easily, and ended up with me making like little to no money at all. All right. Made me a crazy person. I lost freaking hope that I was even cut out to do this. I forgot how amazing I was at business because I thought, well, I'm not up there with these online people, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I collapsed under the pressure, but it was because of this business model that didn't work. It lacked strategy. It sucked my energy. And if your energy is sucked right out the door, like say goodbye to your success or any sort of chances for that, right? So I blamed myself for the longest time for this failure, and you might be doing the same thing, but it was really the business model that wasn't in alignment. And here's the truth. If you're starting out and you're relaunching your business, or if you're just tired of hustling your balls off and thought of making 7 figures feels heavy or so far away, you are so much closer than you think. And if I've already fucking gotten like wowed you with like, holy shit, like this is exactly my life right now. Like, I am not that far ahead of you. You only have to be a couple steps ahead of the people that you're really meant to help. And since I know exactly what you're going through, what I'm going to show you today is going to be massively helpful for you and help you move out of like the kind of rut that you found yourself in. Okay. So you just need a business model that's in alignment with what you want to massively impact your clients, right? You want to free up your time. You want to feel like you're creative again and feel like you love your business and have dream clients popping up and reaching out to you in the DMs because you have an offer that sells like crazy and it sells to your dream clients who are dying to see it offered from you, right? And not only that, but it like makes you look like a leader in your industry. So in a minute, I'm going to show you how to do just that. But, I want you to think about one of the things, like I realized that I was treating my business like a cute little business, winging it and lowballing and quitting easily. But like when you are a badass bitch CEO, like I realized I was treating my business like a hobby and I wasn't treating it like a CEO like I did back when I was in pharma, which made me super serious. And when I say that, like if you kind of like, oh my God, am I a CEO? You are. If you want to have a 7-figure business or even 6-figure business, you have to look at this like a serious long-term thing, right? But that serious doesn't have to mean boring or not fun. Like I have to have fun in what I'm doing and or else I'm not going to fucking do it. Like, and I will resist the hell out of it. But you can make your brand fun. You can have you can be the CEO that has a signature offer that the company is known and recognized for, that people see you online and instantly recognize you for it. You get paid for impact driven results and you're comfortable getting paid more to work less. So here's the thing. When I decided to become a CEO and like push through all the fears and the doubts and the limitations and really take my shit seriously, everything shifted for me. All right. And I want to share these 3 things with you because I've spent some time studying millionaires and 6 and 7 and 8-figure earners. And there's commonalities between what all of them do. And these are the top 3 that are going to help you today. Okay. So number 1, 3 secrets of 7-figure coaches and healers online. Here's the first one. 7-figure coaches, they love a brand with a strategy and a plan. They're not fucking winging it all the time. All right. If you aren't making the money you want, you don't want, if you're not getting, what am I trying to say? If you're not getting the results that you want now and you're not making the type of money online, and not that it's all money driven at all, I'm just saying you have to get paid for your gifts for you to have the energetic exchange for you want to go back out there and share yourself. You're sharing the deepest parts of you with people to help them change your lives. You deserve to get paid for that. All right. But when you're spreading your energy all over the place all day long, selling tons of crazy low ticket offers, trading all your time for money with one-on-one clients, you're on and off that launch roller coaster. And that's a big fat energy suck. Okay. And so that, like, throwing spaghetti at a wall is going to create a mess, not a masterpiece. Okay. So here's my tip. And in my 7-figure light worker accelerator program, which is like my signature offer, it's like the jam, it's what I'm known for. But I give my clients KISS tips because I have a KISS strategy and I teach you this there to make your life way easier and like to take 90% off your to-do list. So I'm going to give you 3 of them today. All right. Number 1, you focus on selling one high ticket, high impact, massively transformational offer. This is the simple business strategy that I found. This is the foundation of your 7-figure business. And this is what frees up your time and your sanity. All right. This is powerful. And let me show you how, because when you're selling $222 offers with angel numbers out the wazoo, you know, you're not living with the power of one. And so the power of one, this is what it takes for a 10K month with one 5K offer. All right. 2 people a month need to come in and be like, damn, I like what you got. Let's sign up. That just 2. Do you know how freaking easy that is? When you have your energy like on lock, you have your strategy on lock, you got the mindset of a millionaire, which is what I teach my clients how to do, all these 3 things, you naturally magnetize people into your world. All right. But you got to charge what it's worth. All right. And charge what's in alignment with you. Now, don't cry, but here's the $222 offer. This is what it takes for a 10K month with one $222 offer. That's 45. It's actually 46 because I had to round up. I mean, I rounded down for you guys, but you know, it's daunting. How do you want to go find 45 people every single month to buy your $222 offer? Like, how exhausting would that be? Also, let's do this fun math. If you're looking at your month, if you sign just one client a month and you have a high ticket, massively valuable offer that changes the world, then that's just one person. It's $5,000 that you made that month, right? Also, I feel like most people get better results from a one-on-one program. Than with a group program than a one-on-one, because you've got like the community of people around you and that real built-in sisterhood that helps you rise. Okay. Now, if you sign one client a week, then you're making a 25K a month. It's not complicated. It's not complicated to make over $20,000 a month in your business. It's really not. It's just that it feels like it is right now because you're spreading your energy all over the damn place. All right. So number 2, let's move on to number 2, because I know you got shit to do today, especially you're getting all riled up after this. the other thing I want to say is like, I teach you 3 major components that I go into deeply for an entire hour-long module inside the 7-Figure Lightworker Accelerator. When I teach you these 3 major components of an offer, this is where you start to get like massive raving fans. And when you have raving fans, they sell your offer for you. Okay. They sell your offer for you because they love you. They love what you're doing and they love what you got and they love what you're offering. All right. It's like free publicity. So let's move on to secret number 2. 7-figure coaches love systems and automation. All right. They know and believe that systems bring freedom. And when I say systems, I mean any replicatable tasks and things that you do. If you got a process for it and it's all locked in, this makes your life so easier. You're knowing what you're doing, and so you can easily replicate it. Everything you do in your business is data, even how and when you receive money. And we get into this, and of course, the 7-Figure Lightworker. But I want to teach you what you can walk away with today as well. If you have repeatable and predictable results, and you take that one signature offer and you add a simple automated system to it, it becomes, whoa, like way powerful, because people start coming into your DMs asking to work with you. When you set it up correctly, and it's super simple the way mine is, and this is what I teach you how to do, how to create the same exact thing for yourself. This like has your root chakra like screaming and clapping with excitement at this idea. It's crazy. Okay. So you have more time to do what you want to do. And with people coming in asking to work with you, instead of you having to go out and feel pushy and cold message and go into Facebook groups and be like, oh my God, what are you guys doing in here? Right. Or feel salesy or feel like all whack. Right. Like that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe of the 7-figure business. So if you look at my KISS formula for the funnel, I have a piece of content that leads you to massive value. And then that leads to clients coming to you in your DMs. 3 super simple steps from start to finish. Okay. And when you look at this, if you're not currently using this, the reason why you're not getting results and the reason why you might be a broke coach right now is because you feel like you have to be surgically attached to your computer in order for people to come to you in your DMs. You have to be posting all over social media and doing sales calls and all this free value. Or you might be afraid of automation because it sounds complicated, but it's not. It's no different than having a freaking river. If you think of a funnel as like a river that's flowing down and it's picking up things along the way and filtering them out, and then you're left with like, the best ride of your life, right? So it's a river of people that's coming to you. They're in your funnel filters out like the best top quality leads that then come to you in your DMs asking to work with you and ready to work with you. Like they're already sold because they know what kind of value you're going to bring. All right. Now, dream clients already ready to work with you, reaching out to you in the DMs is the reality of this funnel. Okay. Cutting off 90% of your to-do list and building recurring income is the reality of this funnel. And it's fucking great. Like seriously. So how much more could you like, I just fucking love it so much. Okay. So let me say that. Think about this. You got to ask yourself, and I'm guessing this is the first time that you've asked yourself this. And if it's not the first time, then it might be the first time in a while. Okay. But how many hours a day? Have you ever asked yourself like how many hours a day you actually want to work? Or asked yourself how many days a week you want to work? Or asked yourself, taken a step further and said, how many weeks out of the year do I want to work? You don't have to be surgically attached to your MacBook 7 days a week and responding to people and having to work with people and be available every single day. That's not a good use of your energy. It doesn't, and you don't, like inside your mind's not going to want to support you. Doesn't feel safe. If you're making $30,000 doing that, then of course it's not, it's going to be like, oh my God, 7 figures. How am I going to do that? I don't have that much time in the day, right? Like you have to build these systems in to your business early on. And it's basically like a cheat code. You're skipping to the end. Like seriously, it is like a no-brainer to me. No brainer. And if I could go back and change anything in the way I started my business, then this would be it. But then I know I wouldn't be able to help people like you, right? Because I wouldn't know that you know what I mean? I wouldn't have felt the pain and the struggle of it, but I have, and I've clawed up out of there and here we are. Right. So, but thinking about spreading your energy all over the damn place, like that moves us into, the KISS tip number 2, create that automated sales funnel for your high ticket offer that sends dream clients to your DMs, ready and willing to work with you, right? They're already screened, they're already ready, they're already excited to pay you, right? And then that brings you to secret number 3, because 7-figure coaches, the reason why they have systems and that automation and like easy automation, like I don't like the word automation, but it's basically things happening behind the scenes that you don't have to have your little fingers in all the time, right? That they love that because they believe energy is your currency, and they pay attention to it and they clean it up. All right. If you're ignoring the energetics of your business, then that's why your business isn't making money. All right. You have a hobby, not a business. If your business isn't making money, it's a hobby. Your energy leaks and your blocks are going to affect your flow of money and clients and creativity. This is why you might not have clarity about your offers. You sit in indecision. You're like, well, I don't know what the next step is to be. You don't have breakthroughs about, oh, this is how I up level. This is the next step to take. You struggle with visibility online. Like you feel like, have you ever said like, holy shit, like I just posted this. I feel like nobody ever sees my stuff. There must be something wrong with the algorithm. There's not anything wrong with the algorithm. There's something wrong possibly with the strategy, but then also with the energy, right? Nobody's ever taught you how to clean up your energy, how to do energy healing for your business, right? But this will affect your intuition as well. And your intuition is your biggest asset when you're, especially if you have a spiritual business, right? This is just the beginning. Like, and it scared the hell out of me when I figured this out, because I was like, oh my God, I better start right now, and I did. And as soon as I did, it was crazy, because success is 90% energy and 10% strategy. I've always been a strategy girl. I've always been a do person, but I had to add the woo, right? So now I say you got to do the do, add the do to the woo. And so by woo, I mean, and now I mean, like energy isn't even woo woo. Like to me, it's a normal thing, but you can heal the energy of your business just like you would apply energy healing to a person. Did you know that? You don't need any formal training. No, you don't need to like be taught, by like some sort of guru or shaman in order to be able to heal your business in as little as 5 minutes. I actually teach you how. I teach you my go-to techniques that have changed everything about my business and how I operate in the 7-figure Lightworker Accelerator, including the one that the first time I used it, I tried it, within 24 hours, I had a $3,000 client come in and pay me in full. And prior to that, I think my highest month was like $300. One of the other techniques I teach you was the first time I used that, I think I had $15,000 week. I signed 5 new clients. I had $15,000 week. Prior to that, my biggest month was $3,000. So because I had maintained $3,000. Right. So these like the energy is unspeakable. This is like the missing piece of the puzzle. If your business, if you've been so great at strategy, but you haven't, really focused on your energy before, this is the thing. This is the gem. So like this, there's other ways, like I teach you a whole bunch of other things that you've probably already tried before also, but I teach it my way, which also next level, of course, like everything's next level, but obviously you can rewrite limiting beliefs and say affirmations and learn how to journal and in order to create your new reality. But the truth is this shift can take 5 minutes. It doesn't have to take 5 days or 5 weeks or even 5 years. So, when you basically become your own algorithm, like seriously. So also like you have control over healing your bank account, healing your, so more money can come in. So it's a safer place, right? I teach you all of these things in my Lightworker Accelerator. And in addition to that, many other techniques that I've also picked up along the way. And I love it. This is my favorite. This is why we kick off with it in the Lightworker Accelerator. But what you need to remember is cleaning up your energy. And the reason why I do this and the reason why I start with this in the Lightworker Accelerator is cleaning up your energy is going to mean an abundance of new downloads, intuition going to fucking be off the charts. Breakthroughs are going to come in easy. You're going to feel so confident being yourself online. You're going to have these breakthroughs that are like, this is what you need to do. You ever hear like the downloads that come in about your business and the transmissions? Well, this is it. It's energy. It's energy. This is how the massive expansion happens so quickly. This is where you get your clarity. You build your confidence. You're like, holy shit, I'm on top of the world, right? And this can mean tons of new clients in your DMs, go all in types of clients, ones that re-sign over and over and over again, people coming out of the woodwork. Literally, when I started doing these routinely, like day after day after day, and like it takes like 20 minutes for me to do everything, I started to hear from people I didn't even know existed. I started to sign clients that I was like, I didn't know you were watching me. Why? Like, where'd you come from? When previously it was like a deserted, like fucking like desert on my DMs. All right. Because I had let these things fall by the wayside, or I hadn't really applied them yet. I'd learned them, but I hadn't applied them. All right. So also you start increasing your followers, you get more podcast downloads, you become more magnetic in your content, and then magnetic in your life. This affects every part of your life. This is why I get so jazzed about it. I get so freaking excited. And also this is where the irresistibility comes in your offers as well, because you add all that together and you become like, it's just everything gels. So optimize your energetics. This is your KISS tip. Learn how to clean it up, learn how to align your energy, learn how to expand your energy. Business isn't meant to be a struggle. And this is the missing piece of the puzzle for most people. Okay. I don't know any other course that teaches you energy and strategy together so you can apply them together and then create a massive expansion in your business. All right. And then because I like to over deliver, here is an extra bonus secret. 7-figure coaches make big, bold moves. I mean, this is the truth. All right. If you aren't getting results, in addition to the reason I told you already, you might be thinking also, I might have like wowed you so much, like I said, about this whole presentation. And it might seem like I really am so many far steps ahead of you. And I've like skipped some steps, but I haven't. And I'm only a couple steps ahead of you. That's all you need to be to help the people that you want to help. But you need to get support, right? You can't be doing this on your own. And that's what 7-figure entrepreneurs know and believe. Trying to figure it all out from the outside looking in is not the vibe of a CEO. Thinking you can't charge more for a group program than a one-on-one is not the vibe of a 7-figure business. Like I've had that same limiting belief too. I was like hell I can charge. What? Like what? I can't charge more for a group program? And you absolutely can. People get better results in a group program, especially when they're just starting out or when they're like wanting this big, massive transformation, because you have the support there. You have support. You've got ongoing long-term support. There's continuity. You're not like starting with this mentor and stopping, like piecemealing your whole business together. Okay. Also if you're giving more attention to your inner drama and your fear than to the people who need you to step up and own your genius, then like that is going to be a big problem too, because people can feel that. All right. It's amazing. It's amazing when you start to like really put all of this stuff together. All right. Because CEOs know that there's big risk, but big reward. They get in the fast lane. They invest in the best. They hire a coach or a mentor. Like when you want to learn about dog training, you hire a dog trainer. When I want to learn about growing my business and adding systems and automation, I signed on with a coach. I hired a mentor. Okay. I hired a mentor to help me. You surrounding yourself with a group of leaders and having the best, like investing in the best, and not just the cheapest person out there, but the best person for you that has exactly what you need. Like that is the vibe of you growing your business to $1 million in the next year, to be honest with you. That's how it happens. Okay. So get a coach, get noticed, get clients. Do it in a way that changes the world in and around you. Like this is the vibe. This is where you want to be. And if you've invested before and it didn't work out, you might be terrified of investing again. I know this because I was there. I totally freaked out at the thought of investing again, only to have it like not work out the way I wanted to, because I'd invested so friggin' much. And the only thing I got was super frustrated because I was just investing in the wrong way with the wrong business model. Once I flipped that, once I hired the coach to teach me the business model and teach me the way to build my business in a way that it would work for me and my schedule, because I'm a busy person too, right? And I like to have fun. I don't like to work all the time. I want to stick to my 2 to 3 hours a day, right? But this is where it happened. There was no way for this belief like to be busted that I was going to fail again unless I invested in the best and hired a mentor with that proven process to get there. So that's where the ease and the flow comes up. Your business starts to turn you on, like seriously. You start to get so excited about like waking up in the morning to go do your work, right? Like I love it. Where I used to be bored as hell and like just like that's how I felt about my business. But now Like there's just super clean, clear energy. And I really, really, really want you to feel that too. Okay. So that is why I've created the Lightworker Accelerator. This is a 6-month program. It's a group program with a one-on-one feel. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and share that with you right now. So this is designed to help you stand out online, to monetize your magic, to create freedom in your life and business by automating your own signature high ticket offer for consistent 5K clients on autopilot. And when I say automate it, if you just want to come in and create your program and add the automation later, you can. Like, I'm going to teach you how to sell. I'm going to teach you how to sell your program in a way that works for you and in a way that feels fun, like closing clients in the DMs, and then adding automation to that to free up your time. I'm going to teach you all the ways, and you can take what you want from it and run with it. Okay. So the truth is, like, this does go deeper than you. Like, there's people waiting for what you have on your heart to offer, and you've been too scared to do it so far, or you feel like there's a gap between where you are now and where you want to be. And so you feel like you haven't like earned the right to do it yet, but you have, you just need the right support to get there. Okay. So now in the 7-figure Lightworker Accelerator, this is where you learn how to create and launch your offer in 30 days, set it up with simple automation so you can sign 1 to 3 new clients each and every week on autopilot without any sales calls. So what you get in this program, my 7-figure Lightworker code. This is the course that takes you step by step with all the bonus vault and the workbooks and the templates and the scripts and like all that jazz. But this is what walks you step by step through the entire process. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. And there's literally nothing out there that walks you A to Z through energy and the strategy, with weekly group coaching calls for personalized coaching and support throughout the week in a Facebook group. Like there's nothing can show you the power of that. Nobody else has anything like this out there. It's seriously the only program you need to scale beyond your wildest dreams and do it in a way that like supports your business and your life and is easy and doesn't like suck all the time out of your life, right? So here's what you do. It's 3 phases. The first phase is the energy codes. And this is where you're going to stretch into that 7-figure coach and healer identity. The identity becomes your destiny. Okay. So we work on this identity work from the get-go, from step fucking 1, so that you create that vibrational match for next level and the next level and the next level being attracted to you. Okay. Next level clients, next level, experiences, like all the things, right? You also learn and master the energetics of high ticket sales and high level clients. So you attract higher level, higher paying clients reaching out to you in the DMs. You're also going to learn and apply healing codes to your business and your bank account and to more, to support more creativity and channels for money coming in and new streams of income flowing daily into your world, because we're going to have the strategy to do that later on as well. So phase 2 of the Lightworker code is where we create, launch, and start selling your signature offer in 30 days or less with my 30-day launch plan and a step-by-step process. So we'll set up your simple automation. You'll start getting soulmate clients reaching out to you in your DMs, already pre-qualified, already excited, already basically in and ready to buy. Okay. Then you're going to pre-sell your offer. I'm going to teach you how to pre-sell it so that you can start earning cash before you've even like physically created the modules or the course, right? Also, finally, we're going to learn how to create content so that it speaks to your ideal clients and like magnetizes them to you and makes you stand out like an expert in your industry, so that you can spend less time online posting bullshit and spend more time doing the things that mean the most to you, which is helping the clients you're meant to help. All right. And then we move into phase 3, which are the scaling codes. This is where we'll add additional revenue streams to start scaling your business to 7 figures. You'll start leveraging the power of my, organic visibility boosters to increase your reach and following. And then you're going to start to really create this client pool online. All right. You'll master the art of selling in the DMs. This is my favorite freaking thing to do. I've become a master at selling in the DMs without doing sales calls or fancy ads or needing to do any like cold messaging or any of that feels like shit. Okay. And then you're also going to learn some next level. We're going to move into next level, deeper energy healing codes so that you can elevate into that seven-figure business with more ease and dissolving blocks and achieving a multidimensional match for success and freedom in your life and business. This is huge. You've got to build that foundation. You've got to build the space for it to come in and do it in a way that feels good so that you can do it over and over again without, like burning out or freaking out, like this is where you build a seven-figure business that feels so good. That feels so good. It turns you the fuck on. Like, come on, let's do it. Okay. So this is what you get. Now, I recommend that, there's a little button right below this video where you can go on and apply. The application takes like 3 minutes. It's like 2 questions. There's really not much that's asked there. So if you've watched this far, I want you to know though, that over 50 people have watched this training this week alone. All right. So spots are extremely limited inside this accelerator because it's a group coaching program with a one-on-one feel. And I'm so committed to delivering value to you while sticking to my 2 to 3 hours a day. All right. Applications are also taken on a first come, first serve basis. So time is of the essence. If you're feeling like the seven-figure Lightworker Accelerator is the catalyst to help you finally break through to your next level in life and business, and don't wait. Spots go fast. All right. Also, this application process is in place because I'm selective for who I accept into the program. I don't just accept anybody with a credit card. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And in this program, there's exclusivity to it. Okay. There really is an exclusive. Wait, what is the freaking word? It's exclusive. Okay. It's exclusive because I'm impact driven. I'm not money driven. It's not about the number of people I get in here. It's about the number of right matches that I get in here. Okay. So that, because I want you to have the best potential to get amazing results, right? This work is so super important for the world. So also, I'm so excited. There is a free bonus. So if you apply, or when you apply to the accelerator, to the Lightworker Accelerator, you can claim a free bonus, which is limited time, because usually this is only reserved for the people who are in the seven-figure Lightworker Accelerator, but you'll get into module 1 of the seven-figure Lightworker code. All right. You'll get access to the Lightworker code, to the first module, which, like I said, is usually reserved just for the seven-figure Lightworker Accelerator students. So go apply. If you feel like this is going to be the catalyst for your next level in your life and business, then apply now. Don't wait. Spending time is the same as spending money. Okay. So this is where you become a CEO. If you have any questions at all, though, I put my XO Cassie McKenzie. There's a link down at the bottom. Send me a DM if you have a question. If you're not sure an automated model is right for you, or you're not sure, you've got more questions about this webinar or this masterclass, then reach out to me. Ask me. I'm here to answer literally anything that you have. Okay. Like, I'm here. I'm on Instagram. So go ask me. Don't just sit there like, oh, I don't really know. All right. Like, reach out to me in my DMs. I'm always there. I'd love to chat with you. So, and I'm going to leave you with this. Like, what if this is exactly what you need? What if this freaking program is the thing that you look back and you're like, fuck, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I did it, because it was the total game changer. It was the thing. It was the thing that changed everything about my life and my business and what I thought was possible for me. Because everything, like, this is possible. This is so possible for you, and it's happening. It's happening. So, all right, this is your time to shine. You're literally one decision away from a totally different life and business. So the final question is, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Because I know I am. All right. Thank you again for joining me today. I love you. I can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to work with you. And I most importantly wish you the most abundant day possible.